Coach Sean here. Welcome to another follow-along video where the goal is to keep you strong, functional, and healthy so you can do the things you want to do with your body and in your life. Okay? The session today is going to be about 30 minutes. Make sure you have some water nearby. Listen to my cues. Never move into any pain or try anything outside of your current fitness level. Try to have some fun with it. We're going to get thoroughly warmed up right now with phase 1 of our warm-up, joint mobility. Okay? So here we go. 3, 2, 1, now. Stand nice and tall. Start with your head and neck. Look side to side. Be sure to deep breathe throughout this. This is not strenuous. We're gently preparing the body before we train. Very important to nourish the muscles and joints, particularly that of the neck. Nice and easy, side to side. And when you're ready, chin to chest and look straight up. Stretching out the front of the neck. Continuing to deep breathe, relax with this. Just a few more. And ears to shoulders, stretching out the sides of the neck. Excellent work. Working our way down. Draw big circles with your shoulders. Bring them up towards the ear, down towards the hips. Go ahead and switch directions. Isolating the shoulders, the collarbone. Position yourself on one knee, half kneeling like this, chest high, arms stay straight, big backward circles. This is stretching out your hip and your shoulder. Make sure to breathe, relax with it, and switch directions, come forward. Switch positions. Get into half kneeling, chest high, arm stays straight, backwards circles. Try to have that bicep brush up against your ear. Make sure to breathe and relax. Go ahead and switch directions. Nice work. Let's get back up on our feet. Practice the torso twist, shifting your weight side to side, opening up your chest and shoulders. Nice smooth movement like a golf swing. Hands on the hips, widen up your stance, draw big circles with the pelvis. Continuing to deep breathe. We're almost done phase 1 of the warm-up. Never skip this part.
Go ahead and switch directions. Feet stay together, hinge the hips back, chest faces the ground a little bit more so, and we're going to pinch the shoulder blades together as shown. Thumbs are up, pointing towards the ceiling. Reverse flies. Stretching out the hamstrings and working the middle back muscles at the same time. Tighten your fists, squeeze for a little bit. Engage that middle back. Moving on. Reach down to the floor, come up, hug one knee, hug the other. Repeat. Reach down, come up, hug the knee, hug the other. Keep going. Last but not least, stationary marches. Drive your one knee up, reach back with the opposite arm. Tall posture, core engaged. Little coordination here. Excellent. Widen up your stance. We're going to do the adductor stretch. Hinge back, reach down, line up the elbow with the knee. Stand nice and tall between every repetition. Stretching out the inner thighs, the low back, prepping our body for the training ahead. Excellent. Go ahead and shake things out, jump around a little bit. Good stuff.
Nice job on that joint mobility. Hopefully you're feeling looser, you got the blood flowing, and your mind and body are now on the same page. Now that we've done our diligence, we're going to move to the floor and do our core activation. Super important to train the ab muscles isometrically, isolate them to further integrate them later on in the session, right? So we're going to train the abs hard. Listen to my cues, start flat on your back. We're doing 2 rounds of this core sequence. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, now.
Lay flat on your back, bend the knees, stiffen the core. Think pelvic tilt. Bring your pelvis towards your chin. Arms and legs are straight out. Hold this right there. If you feel this in your low back, I want you to raise your legs as shown and hold it there. I want you to feel it in your core and not your lower back. Stay tight and simply hold. Make sure to breathe. Right there. Bend the knees. Cross one leg over as shown. Opposite elbow goes towards the knee. Side crunch. Go for it. Breathe out as your elbow comes towards the knee. Your elbow doesn't have to touch the knee, just bring it towards as it crosses your midline. Keep going, just a few more. Nice work, go ahead and switch sides, same thing. Opposite elbow towards the knee. Excellent work. Feet together, knees apart. This is a groin stretch, and we're also going to do a glute bridge. Keep that position as best you can. Drive with the heels, raise the hips up. This is a different variation of the glute bridge. Keep this going. Raise those hips up, driving the feet in the ground, keeping the knees apart and the feet together. Now, both feet flat on the ground, knees bent. Drive the heels down. Statically hold the hips up in place like that. Think about your glutes. Stretching out the hip flexors. Hold it right there. Excellent work. Relax. Starting round 2 in 3, 2, 1. Pelvic tilt, stiffen the core. Your legs and arms are floating over the floor like this. Hold that hollow position. And if you feel this in your low back, raise your legs up. Just a bit longer. Hold, hold, hold. Stay tight. Excellent. Getting into crossovers. Cross the one leg over, opposite elbow towards the knee. Go for it. Almost done. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing, opposite elbow to knee. Go. Nicely done. Feet together, knees apart. Drive those hips up in the air. Glute bridges like this. You got it. Up and down, just a few more. Nice. Feet flat, knees bent. Last part, drive with the heels. We're going to statically hold this position. Think about your glutes and stretching out the hip flexors.
Great job in that core activation. Hopefully you're feeling it in the midsection. I know I certainly am. Now that we've done our diligence, we're going to move on to some more integrated movement to help improve our gait, our posture, and our coordination before we start to train. So we're starting flat on the ground, facing the ground. We're going to do some mountain climbers and then some side crawls. Please use whatever space you have available. Listen to my cues and do the best you can with it. Okay, starting phase 3 of the warm-up in 3, 2, 1, now.
Get into a push-up position. Hands are flat underneath your shoulders. Drive the one knee up and then the opposite. Alternate mountain climbers just like this. Keep those hips in place. If anything, they can be a little bit higher. Core tight. Excellent work. Now into the side crawl. 4 or 5 paces one way, and then the same thing on the way back. Good. Stop where you are. Do one more round like that. 4 or 5 paces one way, come back. Keep your core tight. Head back to mountain climbers. Whatever pace you're comfortable with, go for it. Back to the side crawl for the last time. Stay tight. Pretend like you're balancing something on your back. 4 or 5 paces one way and return. And one more length. Nice job. Great job on the warm-up. Shake things out, grab some water, and listen up as I explain to you what drill number 1 is all about. Here we go. Starting with the 2-hand swing for 12 reps. Chest high, back flat, hike back the kettlebell, tight grip. Lock out those knees, drive hard with the heels, squeeze your glutes as you come up. Sharp exhale, stay tight. Get the kettlebell in the suitcase position as shown. Opposite leg comes up. Hold the knee where it is. Keep your core tight. Hold for 20 seconds. Both sides. A little balance, a little core stability. Keeping that heart rate elevated. Ditch the kettlebell. 20 jumping jacks. We're doing this for 3 sets. Here we go. Set up the 2-hand swing. 12 repetitions. Hinge back, core tight. Hike it back aggressively, drive hard with the lower body. Come on up. All the way to 12. Excellent work. Suitcase position with the kettlebell, narrow stance, drive the opposite knee up and hold. Keep your core tight, crush the handle. Excellent work. Switch hands, drive the opposite knee up, engage that core. Think of this as a standing plank on the one leg. Stay tight. Excellent work. Ditch your weight. 20 jumping jacks. Go for it. Nice job. Go ahead and shake things out. Stay moving. Sip on some water. If you need extra time to recover, pause the video now because we're starting. 3, 2, 1. Set up your swings. 12 repetitions. Here we go. Feet stay flat, tight grip on the handle. Go. Lock out those knees. Squeeze the glutes. Core tight. Excellent. Suitcase the kettlebell. Opposite leg comes up. Hold. Think about your core. Root your foot to the floor. Be like a statue. Great work. Switch sides, same thing. Static hold. Nice. Ditch your weight. Let's see, 20 jumping jacks. Almost done. Good work. Keep moving. We have one more round like that. If you have access to a heavier bell, go ahead and grab that and let's do it. Set up your 2-hand swing with the hip hinge, chest high, back flat, core tight. 12 reps. Go for it. Lock out the knees, tense your quads, squeeze your glutes by driving the heels down. Keep your core tight. Sharp exhale as you come up. Squeeze your handles. Go ahead and ditch the weight. Let's get that static hold here. Single leg. 20-second hold. Stay tight, stay focused. Almost done. Switch sides, same thing. Drive that knee up. Nice work. Beautiful. Ditch the weight. 20 jumping jacks. Should be thoroughly warmed up after this. Nice job on finishing drill 1. Go ahead and shake things out, relax, and listen up as I explain to you what drill number 2 is all about. Here we go. Using your kettlebell, we're going to practice our clean. Hinging back. Fist stays under the chin, elbow is tucked in. We do a reverse lunge and then a press, followed by a push press. Again, this is what it looks like. We clean, get tight, reverse lunge, opposite leg steps back. Get into a press and then a push press. This is the sequence. Clean, lunge, press, push press, rinse and repeat. Here we go. Doesn't matter how many reps you do, follow along with me. Clean, lunge, press, into the push press. Do this sequence until I tell you to switch sides. Stay tight. Keep that elbow tucked in. Fist is under the chin. Drive hard into the ground as the weight goes overhead. Use your legs. Doing great. Now go ahead and switch sides. Set up your clean, hinge back, clean. We lunge, we press, and then we push press. Keep that sequence going. Stay tight, make sure to breathe. This is very challenging. Do the best you can while practicing this sequence. Nice job. Relax, shake things out. Pause the video if your heart rate is elevated greatly. We're doing 2 more sets like this. Do the best you can with this practice. We clean, stay tight, reverse lunge, press, push press. Use those legs. Keep this going until I tell you to switch. Keep your wrists straight. Keep a nice tight grip on the handle. Drive hard with the legs. Stay fluid. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. Set up your clean. We lunge, press, and push press. Nice. Practice this. Do the best you can with it. Almost done. Excellent. Relax, shake things out. We have one more set to go. Stay focused, stay diligent. Time to push it. Here we go. Set up your clean. Big lunge. Into the press. Push press. Keep going. Last set like this. Push. That's it. Looking good. Go ahead and switch sides. Set up your clean. Big lunge. Into the press and push press. Excellent. You're doing great. You're almost there. Nice. Great work on finishing drill 2. Shake things out, relax. Listen up as I explain to you what the final drill is all about. Here we go. Grab your kettlebell, bent over row position, chest high, back flat. Pull the kettlebell back towards your hip for 10 repetitions. We're going to do both sides. Once you're done, lift the kettlebell to chest height as shown, stagger your stance. We're going to practice our pivots, shifting our weight, pivoting on the back foot, staying tight for 5 repetitions each side. Once you're done that, we're going to practice single leg balance as shown for 20-second holds both sides. Be sure to position yourself near a wall if you have to. Go ahead and set up the bent over row, chest high, back flat. Engage that middle back for 10 repetitions here. Keep the elbow tucked in close to the ribs. Go ahead and switch sides for 10 reps. Chest high, back flat. Go. Excellent. Grab your kettlebell, position at chest height, stagger your stance, and pivot. Keep your core tight. Shift the weight side to side for 5 and 5. Excellent work. Ditch your weight. Single leg balance. Be near a wall if you need to. Hinge back. Extend that free leg. And it's almost like you're Superman flying through the air, but on the one leg. Hold. Almost done. Excellent work. Go ahead and switch legs. Root your foot to the ground. Hinge back, extend the free leg, and hold that position. Again, if you need the wall for assistance, that is fine. Very challenging position. Nice work. Shake things out, relax, sip on some water. We have one more set to do. Here we go. Set up the bent over row, 10 reps. Force the chest high, pull back, engage the middle back. Go for it. Good job. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. Bent over row. Keep the elbow close to the ribs. Force the chest high. Think about those back muscles. Nice. And into the pivots. Kettlebell just under the chin, elbows tucked in. Shift your weight side to side, 5 and 5. Ditch your weight. Practice the single leg balance. Hinge back, core tight. Reach far forward with the arms and create a long leg. Excellent work. Do the same thing for the other side. Do the best you can with this. Hinge back, extend the free leg, reach forward, stay tight, hold.
Great job of finishing this session. That was not easy. Give yourself a pat on the back. Depending on the weight that you used, it was either challenging or very challenging. And if you like this one, wait a few weeks and then repeat it and see how you do. Okay, if you're feeling a light walk or jog right now, go ahead and do that right now. Otherwise, stretch what is tight, relax, deep breathe for a few minutes, and give yourself a pat on the back, like I said. This is Coach Sean telling you to be strong, confident, and capable. But as always, stay kind, compassionate, and happy. We'll see you next time.